Hi, my name is Tristan. I'm here with my mom.
Blanca Calderon.
The date is May 25th, 2022, and we are recording this interview in Chicago, Illinois. Can you tell me something about the important people in your life and who they are?
My mom, my sister, my brother, and you.
And what would you say that we all have in common?
You guys are funny, loving, caring, and very humble.
As a kid, what do you remember the best thing that's ever happened to you?
As a kid,
Yep.
I was very curious. I was always sports. I loved sports, all sports. And I would always was willing to try just about anything as far as any sports. I was always
Like energetic?
energetic is the correct answer. Yeah, the right word. Very energized, very energetic. I was always curious, and I was always I don't want to say mischievous because that wasn't.
Enthusiastic, more like it?
Yeah, pretty much, yes.
What would be your favorite memory of the people in your childhood?
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
What would be the best or favorite memory of the people you knew in your childhood?
My mom. One of my family, I would say, that she likes to sing, she likes music, she likes to dance, and I'm pretty much the same way. And come to think of it, you are too.
What would you say would be an important lesson that you learned in life?
Never to give up, always work hard, be responsible, respectful, and honest.
When in life have you felt most alone?
I have to say, when I really, really, really felt alone, I was I was 14 years old. That's when my mom passed away. And I felt lost.
Why did you feel lost?
Well, that first year, not I my mom, all my brothers and sisters were married, had their family, and it was just my mom and I, and we were living together. And when she passed away, I was completely lost because I was like, oh my gosh, now what's going to happen? Where am I going to go? Or who am I going to stay with now? Or whose house was I going to be at? Something to that effect. And but overall, I ended up, my sister, they would take turns between my brother and my sister. We would take turns, and they would take turns, and who would to
Look
take
after
care
you?
of me and stuff like that. They would take care of me, and but that first year was definitely tough, especially going into high school, because she died like the first a couple weeks before high school started.
And it felt tough to be going into high school knowing that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was scared, I was nervous, but right before my mom passed away, again, I was the only one with her when she passed away. So she prepared me mentally, emotionally, spoke to me many different ways, and also made me promise her never to give up and always to look forward, always look straight, never look back. And to this day, I could proudly say that I did exactly that. I kept that promise.
Is that what you're most proudest of in your life?
That I was able to be strong, be responsible. What I've learned from my mom, such an early age, early on, to that she was able to give me that love and that experience, that life lesson at an early age. She would always make sure that I was learning along the way, or that she was always teaching me to be responsible, to do things. And I mean, I used to go to work with her, so I would always see her work hard, and I would be in the background. Sometimes the babysitter that used to take care of me was sometimes not able to take care of me, or something came up and my mom would take me to her job, and I would sit there until she got out of work, but she would check up on me on her break time or at lunchtime. But she made sure that I had something to read. We had flashcards, or she would make me,
To keep you active?
to keep me busy, right? She'd always have me something to do. So stuff like that, yeah.
Do you have any like regrets in your life?
Absolutely not. No, not at all. I just feel that maybe I was, life is too short, and I was cut short as far as having my mom. I wish I could have had my mom for longer. Having to lose a mom at 14 is way too young. And but overall, I don't wish that upon nobody. I don't think is a good thing to have, or to go through. But as far as any regrets, no. I was able to spend that time with her even to the end, not knowing that
It would be the end.
that would be my last encounter with her. Yes.
If you could talk to your younger self, what would you say?
Keep up the good work. Keep strong. Focus. Never look back.
If knowing that you are today where you are when you were younger, would you have made any changes?
No. No.
What is one of the most important lessons that you were taught by your mom? Like the very most important thing that she always kept motivating you or telling you?
To work hard. To finish school. To follow your goals and your dreams, whatever those might be. And she'd always say, strive, always work hard, always be positive, and always tell the truth, because it would always be where nothing, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. Be yourself.
Don't basically hide yourself.
No, absolutely not. You always, be yourself and be productive and work hard. That's something that she always used to strive. I mean, that was her main goal, is that her children would become somebody and work hard and do good in school. Be productive.
Where would you say you would see like your future self telling me what to say? Like, what would you say to your future self to tell me what to do, to basically better me in the future?
I would say follow your dreams, whatever that may be, to give it your all, to always work hard, to always reach for that goal, never give up. You might have some challenges along the way, but that's okay. If you happen to fall, just pick yourself up and keep it going. As an example, our brothers and sisters, or at least my brothers and sister, we all worked hard and accomplished our careers and stuff like that, and I would have to say that would be something for sure for you to do, is to work hard, concentrate, to focus, to reach that.
To basically like seize my opportunity.
Absolutely. You can have more than one. More than one career. You can always, make sure that you're learning and you're expanding your horizon, and you can always have, let's say one career doesn't work out, you've got, at least some experience on another field. As an example, I'll give you an example. My nephew, and that would be your cousin, who graduated as an engineer and was probably within about 2-3 months in the beginning of his career as an engineer, and before you know it, he's like, nope, changed my mind, this is not what I want, I'm going back to school. He went back to school, and now he's a doctor, is an example. So you can always
better myself, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's you, not to give up, and don't stop there. You're gonna find whatever makes you happy, and whatever that is, you give it your all.
What would you say would be your favorite memory of me?
My favorite memory of you, when you took your first steps. But my favorite is when I gave birth. Um, it was me, myself, and I. And that day that you were born was supposed to be my baby shower. That didn't happen. I drove myself to the hospital not knowing that I was going to have you right there and then. But I managed to arrive at the hospital, and before you know it, when I arrived to the hospital, I was at 9 centimeters. And the nurses were like, well, you hang in there. The doctor is on her way. And before you know it, I took 2 push and you were born. And I was like, that's it? I'm done? I'm ready to have another one. But no, overall, that was the most enjoyable, happy.
That was your like happiest time in your life?
Absolutely. And then more so because I didn't know if it was going to be a girl or boy. I didn't want to know until that day of. And the doctor said it's a boy.
If this was to be our very last conversation, is there anything you'd want to say to me right now? What are your hopes for your future grandchildren?
To have confidence, to achieve, to be successful, to explore, and to be adventurous.
If this was to be our very last conversation, is there anything you want to say to me?
First and foremost, I love you. To be strong, to be responsible, to be respectful, to always look forward, never look back, and to be yourself